Hey guys, it's Jordan from Guns and Cars. Today I wanted to talk about the Ar15 confession. Tune in and find out. So what is the Ar15 confession? Well, the truth is, you guys just don't need all this stuff. I mean, yeah, it looks cool, especially on my Mk12, how I got it decked out. It does look cool, but it's heavy as heck. So let me give you a few tips on what you actually need and what you don't. For example, so I brought up my Mk12 clone, Mod 1, and I wanted to talk about it. It's not an exact clone or anything. It's kind of just a mix of parts that I made look like the Mk12 from the SOP mod program that the military was using. I'll start off with, do you need a flashlight? That's debatable. I've run one on mine. It adds a lot of weight, that's for sure. This is already like a 9 or 10 pound rifle with a suppressor or even a magazine. So this thing's already pretty heavy. So is it necessary? No. So here's what the program was supposed to be about. So when you go back to the military contract, they wanted the Mk12 to be like one of those rifles that it can be used as a light support weapon, a DMR, anything you needed it to be. I believe the first ones were automatic anyways, and then they changed that later on towards the end of the contract. But I wanted to talk about this one. So as a flashlight, you don't really need it. So if it ever did get damaged, you can just use a quick detached mount on here, and you can just take this off, unlock it, and just literally pull it off. There you go. That's like close to 1 pound off of the gun already. If the scope ever got damaged, like it was designed to, you're supposed to use like QD mounts, so I kind of stuck with that. And the same thing, scope gets damaged, you take that off. You don't really need that. You got flip up sights. There you go. Do I need a scope? That's kind of debatable. I mean, obviously, if you want to reach out to really far targets, you need some kind of optic that has a zoom on there so you can see a far target. But do I really need it? No. I could go to town right now. I mean, removing those couple things, I probably just turned this from a 10 to 9 pound rifle into an 8 pound rifle, just removing those things, the scope and the flashlight. And I could run this just how it is. I mean, it's way lighter, way more maneuverable. I got a bipod. I can still do steady shots for a range distance targets. I mean, right now, I mean, you don't even need like a special bolt carrier. I got like just a regular, mil-spec charging handle and a mil-spec BCG in there. I'm not running anything special, so the military's been using that forever. They don't use those fancy things, fancy gadgets. It's not really necessary. And I mean, if I had to, I could just use this rifle the way it is. So you don't need any extra add-ons. No, you don't need to tack on 50 different accessories for one gun, making it like a 12-pound rifle or something. I mean, this is an AR-15, guys. You guys got to realize that during the Vietnam times, they wanted a light, maneuverable rifle. It has evolved since then, but we're still trying to get back to lightweight rifles. So let's try to keep it like that. And I mean, you could do whatever you want with your rifle, but at the end of the day, you're going to have to carry that thing. You're going to have to use it, and you better be able to use it when the time comes. So I just wanted to talk about that, and I want to show you some accessories that I have that's just been sitting around. I have no use for them. I kind of just keep them around for just builds that I plan to do in the future, and I don't have any other thing for it just to put in a bag right now, so I wanted to show you guys that. Would you look at all this junk? I mean, I bet a lot of you guys have something like this, or maybe a box or a bin where you keep all these loose parts, like vertical grips you're never going to use. I've got a shotgun rail. I haven't had a shotgun since maybe 3 or 4 years ago. I don't really like shotguns anymore. It's not my go-to weapon. I've got a A2 stock, and I know a lot of you guys have something similar to this, and it's just collecting dust. I got a used magazine that I never used. I got a pistol trigger that is just collecting dust now. I might sell this or something. I mean, I don't know. I got a quad rail with the IR laser that I'm never probably going to use. I mean, it's a cheapo laser. And I might save this for another build, actually. I don't know. But I know you guys got some stuff like this, you know, shotgun 4-ins for people that don't even have shotguns anymore. This is from a Mossberg 500. I mean, I know you guys have a bunch of stuff like that just sitting around, so I wanted to give you guys a clear example of what I mean. This is stuff you just don't need. You know, you don't need to buy extra parts, and then you put them on your rifle and you decide maybe a month from now that you just don't like it and you wasted your money and you can't really do anything with it. You can maybe sell it on eBay. If you're lucky, you'll get maybe half of what you paid for it. And I just want to advise you guys, just don't, if you feel like you really don't need it, or even, you know, you don't have a clear conscience on wanting it, just don't get it. You're wasting your money, you're wasting your time. Just don't get it. So that was my message for you guys today. I hope you guys like the content. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.